let's jump right in. Today, I've got a great story for you, a real-world case study about how one company took a tedious, honestly soul-crushing manual task and completely flipped the script using smart automation. It's that classic tale of working smarter, not harder.
But hey, before we dive into their story, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? Is your team just bogged down, losing hours every single day to those repetitive, mind-numbing tasks? The endless copying and pasting, the manual data entry. If you're nodding your head right now, well, you're definitely in the right place.
So, let's set the stage. We're going to start with what I'm calling the 4-hour problem. This was a massive bottleneck that was just eating up this team's time day in and day out.
Okay, picture this. You've got a quality assurance team trying to keep track of production defects, but the info they need is, well, it's everywhere. It's in emails from supervisors, it's scattered across different spreadsheets, and get this, it's even on scribbled, handwritten notes coming straight from the shop floor. It's a total mess, a fragmented system just begging for something to go wrong.
And here's where it gets kind of crazy. Just look at the scale of this problem. That manual data entry, it was chewing up to 4 hours every single day. That is literally half of a skilled technician's workday just gone, spent on administrative busy work instead of, actually ensuring quality.
And the knock-on effects were huge. Feedback to the production floor was crawling, which meant problems weren't getting fixed quickly. The whole manual process was riddled with duplicate entries and flat-out inaccurate data, a total nightmare for anyone in quality control. At the end of the day, they were just burning through valuable, skilled labor on a task that a machine could do. Okay, so things were pretty bad, but every good problem story has a hero, a solution. And this team knew they couldn't keep going like this, so they turned to technology for an answer. So what was the magic trick? It's something called robotic process automation, or RPA for short. Now, put simply, RPA is all about using these little software bots to act like a human doing repetitive digital tasks. We're talking about the clicking, the typing, the copying and pasting. It's basically like having a digital assistant who works 24/7, never gets tired, and best of all, never makes a typo.
Now, the specific tool they used is key here. They brought in something called ZAPTEST. And this isn't just some run-of-the-mill automation tool, it's an AI-driven solution that was built to completely take over and streamline that entire messy defect logging workflow. And this, my friends, is where the real transformation begins.
So you might be wondering, how does this AI actually do all this stuff? Let's pop the hood and take a look at how this automated workflow actually works. It's surprisingly straightforward. First, and this is the cool part, this system literally just watches a person do the task once. It records all the clicks and keystrokes and uses that to create a blueprint. Then, its AI engine uses computer vision so it can actually see and interact with any application on the screen just like you would. After that, the bot gets to work, pulling all the data from those emails and spreadsheets, cleaning it all up, and even checking for duplicates. And finally, it logs everything in the database, kicks out reports, and sends email summaries to the right people. All of it 100% on its own. No babysitting required. Now here's a crucial detail that makes this so powerful. The system is platform agnostic. What does that really mean? Well, it means it doesn't care what programs you're using. It can be old, clunky desktop software or a brand new web app. It interacts with the user interface, so it doesn't need a team of developers building complicated API integrations. It pretty much just works right out of the box. That flexibility is a game changer. All right, this is the part you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the results. And honestly, they're pretty staggering. Let's go back to this number, 4 hours. That was the before. Almost half a day, every single day, just flushed away on a slow, tedious, error-prone task. And the after? Get ready for this. Less than 20 minutes. Yeah, you heard me right. From 4 hours down to 20 minutes. Just let that sink in for a second. That's not just an improvement, it's a revolution in efficiency.
I mean, the transformation is just night and day. They went from a system that was slow, delayed, and full of errors to one that's real-time, accurate, and completely self-running. The data isn't just dumped into a system anymore, it's actively validated. The feedback loop isn't delayed by hours, it's instant. So what does this all mean for the bottom line? Well, the return on investment for an automation like this can be massive. We're talking up to 10 times what you put in. And why is that?
It's because you're freeing up your skilled employees to do the high-value, creative work they were actually hired for. The company isn't just saving time, it's unlocking its own hidden potential. But the benefits go even deeper than the numbers. Think about the ripple effect. Because the data is now available in real time, corrective actions on the shop floor happen way faster. Defect tracking is no longer a chore, it's an intelligent, reliable system. And this single change helped spark a whole new data-driven culture of quality across the entire organization.
And that brings it all full circle, right back to you. This company found and solved its 4-hour problem. So the question I want to leave you with is this. What's the tedious, time-consuming task in your world that's just waiting to be automated? Find it, and you might just find your own 10x return.